start with Bill Leverty of Firehouse. Bill, welcome to the Monsters of Rock cruise. You guys performed a couple times on the ship so far. How's the experience been for you?
Oh, it's been phenomenal. This is our first real big cruise. We did a cruise last year called Rock the Boat, which went from Finland to Denmark overnight, and the boat was about a fifth the size. And this is just enormous, and it was such a huge undertaking by the promoters who did this, and I can't thank them enough for taking the huge risk of hiring such top-notch talent. You know, you think Cinderella and Tesla and UFO and bands like that, and then putting it all together in such an organized way and making it so that the fans can be treated to a really cool opportunity to come out and party for 3 days with a lot of their favorite bands. I just think it's the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's been so cool about it is, first of all, the entire ship is the rockers. You know, it's not, you know, you don't, everybody's on board for this, knowing what the heck they got, you know, they're in store for, and it's a great community vibe. Everybody loves this music and these bands. There's a lot of respect for it. And it's also cool, you know, being a fan myself, to be able to walk through the halls and, you know, run into John Corabi and run into the guys from Tesla and and just hang out, and everybody's, you know, nobody's hiding in their cabin. Everybody's hanging out and enjoying the entire event. It
was like when I saw Harlan when he met us at the boat. I said, "You sold this whole boat out." And he said, "Yeah, we didn't think we were going to do that." I said, "I bet you thought there were going to be at least 1,000-person group of a hairdressers convention or something like that, but it's all rock and roll people, and it's just the most incredible thing I've ever been a part of. I'm really honored to be here."
Very cool. Give everybody the overview of what's going on with your band Firehouse and any other things you have going on. I know you do some stuff on the side as well.
Yeah, thanks. Firehouse just put out a re-recording album called Full Circle. It's a bunch of songs that we've loved and our fans have loved, and we kind of took some polls through Facebook and whatnot as to what songs to put on the album. We re-recorded them, and we're going to be writing some more songs. We're trying to make the next song that we put out something that we're really proud of, and we've done some initial sort of demo things, and we're kind of digging into it to make a new recording. In the meantime, I've been putting out side project stuff. I put out 3 solo records and a couple of other singles and stuff like that, and stay busy at home, and working on another solo album and actually another side project as well. And but Firehouse, we just keep playing all the time. We're always on call, is what I say. You know, our next gig's in Phoenix, and we just keep playing as much as we can because we'd love to do it.
Do you find, you know, talking to all the bands, not only on the cruise but over the years recently, that a lot of them have very different opinions about doing new music? Some will, like the Cinderella camp and Tom, you know, there's really nothing new on the horizon, and that's not really part of what they're doing with Cinderella. Then there's other bands that are going to do an album a year no matter what, and who cares and who buys it, they're still going to do an album a year. You know, what's your feeling about that as far as making new music with Firehouse?
Well, we really enjoy it, and I really love making new music. If I have time off, I'm always in my studio recording something, and if it fits Firehouse, it goes on a Firehouse record, or at least gets thrown into the pile to be considered to go on a Firehouse record. I know that now it's so difficult and to make fiscal sense of making a recording because of the way the sales are so different than they were back in the day. But our last studio record was called Prime Time. It did reasonably well, and we put it out ourselves. And financially, it probably did us more than we would have made with a record company. So our next record, we plan on doing it ourselves and putting it out on our own and using our own little mini marketing machine and trying to get the word out that way. But we like doing it that way rather than being beholden to a record company to have to do things their way and compromise what we want to do. And once we get everybody excited about making a new record and we get the right songs, I think we're going to put another one out that we'll all be happy with. And our hope is that if we all love it, then hopefully some people out there will love it enough to purchase it.